Hello everybody and welcome to today's special episode, something a little bit out of the norm that I kind of wanted to try out. So, as you might have seen from one of my previous videos, I started playing Deathverse by the people who made it Let It Die. Now I've been playing it for a little bit by now, a couple of days off screen of course. And today's video I will dedicate a review and my overall feelings and opinions upon the game. It will be a mixture of good and the bads mixed in, and then at the end I'll finish it off with my biggest gripes about the game. So, what do I think about the game as of now? It is very fun. It has a big gripe that I want to get over but I'll talk about that at the end. The whole feel of the game, the very world itself, it has a lot of personality, as you could say it. A lot of pizzazz. Like all the commentators and the world itself, and I love the intro. They definitely put in their work. They definitely did put in work to show off this game and to show how pretty it was and how characteristic it was, and how wacky the characters are. He's so swagger. He's got so much fucking swagger. I love him. But then we also have combat. So what about combat? How is that, Sam? It's fucking phenomenal. I really, out of all of the battle royales I've played, I want to tell you that this one is my favorite. I have a few gripes, but I really like the combat. I like how there is no lock on, so you kind of have to move the camera to your benefit. You always have to be on the move. You always have to be at the ready. Know your opponents and know how you want to attack before you do it. Now, it can get very chaotic, like really fucking chaotic, because there is also PvE in this game. And for some reason it seems like the enemies, even if you haven't attacked them and they've just attacked you and there's like another player, if they started attacking you, they will fucking hunt you down until the ends of the earth. You're fighting a player and you have activated a PvE enemy, they're gonna annoy the fuck out of you. I'm gonna show you a clip right now.
Go hunting! Hunter! Great! Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.
But yeah, it is a bit annoying about how the enemies don't seem to differentiate once their aggro has been given. Once they're angry at you, they are butt fucking angry. They are not gonna stop until you are dead or until another player has killed you, and then they attack the other player as well. So that's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's not the biggest problem with the game. It's not by a mile. But yeah, the combat overall is really fun. It is definitely this, for me at least, this is the game's biggest complimentary. The combat is so fun, it's fluent, it's well put together. Everything in it makes sense, from the auto lock-on attacks and to the no lock-on, like with camera lock-on, like in Dark Souls, because it makes sense. If there was lock-on, it might have been a bit too easy with the combat. But it's very good. It is very, very, very good. Now to another thing about, of course, because this is a free-to-play title, so how is the pay-to-win in this game? Well, it both is and it also isn't, because you have weapons. Now, the starting weapons for each weapon class is very simple and easy to gain. Like, you don't start off with the fist weapons, and you don't start off with the sawboard weapons. But they're very easy to get. The amount of money requirements for those in-game currency are very easy to gain freely. But it's more when you start to get to the stronger or more complex version of those weapons. Like, I'm a main machete user. And like, for example, there are 2 other types of machete other than the starting machete, which you can unlock via materials. There's a good one, and then there's an even better one, which is more expensive. I don't know by how much better it is, because I've played a lot with it. You see me play with it here in this footage. I feel I don't use the skills on this one as much as I do with the starting one. It actually feels a bit worse, because it's a bit more challenging to hit off with the special abilities, but I do like them because they are different from one another. They have different skills depending on which kind of machete you've gotten. But here is where it might be pay to win in a way, because the materials required to craft these new kinds of katanas, machetes, hammers, sawboards, and fist weapons, they require materials. And you can kind of buy the materials, it seems. Like, there are these tickets. There are these small tickets as well that you can get materials. So there are 2 ways to get materials. You can either get a ticket. I don't know if you can buy it, but you can get them for free by doing missions and such and leveling up, getting more ranks and such. You get a shit ton of blue tickets. I've gotten a whole fuck ton of blue tickets. I got over 81 tickets, but only 2 red ones. Yeah. 81 tickets. 81 rank 2 blue tickets. You would think that that's a good thing, but it's not. Why? Let me tell you. 1. You can only use 1 ticket at a fucking time. Each ticket taking about 10 to 15 seconds to fucking use. Because you have to go in, then you have to start the exchange by pressing down, and then you have to accept the exchange as well. Plus, it sometimes even needs to load. Fucking load it. And I have to do this 81 fucking times. No fucking thank you. I'll use it when I absolutely have to use it, because holy fuck. And even with the amount of materials we get, it has an armor evolution system like in Fortnite. Remember Fortnite? Let me show you what I'm talking about. 500,000 coins for a fucking evolution in clothing. And then you pour it up to 1 million for the next one, which is just you in all black and having 3 stars. Plus it takes 100 of the second ranking materials, which is the second hardest material to get. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck have you been smoking over there? I want some of that. I want some of the blunt that you've been smoking for you to put the prices to that amount. To put the materials to that amount. Look, the ones with the normal rank material, the first rank materials, the price is fucking insane. And the amount is fucking insane. But why would you have the same amount for the second rank materials? That is just absolutely insane. Why? It's way harder to get, it's way harder to come by a mile. Just look at this, look at the indifference here. I have already over 100, almost 200 in the rank 1 substance, but nowhere fucking near in the blues. Nowhere near. And you want me to get 100 of these plus a fucking million coins. I can't even get the requirements for the first evolution. What in the actual fuck? It's insane, right? It's absolutely insane how much they require of you to actually be able to upgrade just your skin. It does make sense. It does make sense. That is kind of where the game, like, it changes, because it is so generous with blue materials as well, even though it's still not enough for the fucking skins, and also with coins and materials. But it's still not enough, because that is some insane amount of grind. Absolutely butt fucking insane amounts of grind. Is it worth it? No, it's literally just a cosmetic. I don't know why they would make it that hard. That is another downside to the game. So it's kind of weird because it's so generous yet also so stingy or greedy with other parts as well. But like it's a minor thing. It's a weird decision, but it's a minor thing. And I've also been I've been maining. No, not maining. I'm a main machete guy, but I've been trying out, as you can see in the footage right now, I've been trying out all the different kinds of weapons to see how they feel, to try and get a good feel of all the different sections of the game. And as far as I've tried, I really tried, you guys. But I just fucking couldn't bring myself to it. Every single time I would use a different weapon that wasn't the fucking machete, I got my ass handed to me every single time. Like, the highest that I could get any of the weapons were the katana and the fist gauntlet. Then that was only to level 3. I wanted to get every single weapon to level 10, but the brutality of my ass whooping was so severe that I just could not. I just couldn't win. I couldn't even get in the top 3, which I normally can do. Even if I don't win with the machete, I can get like in the podium areas of the machete, like, easily. But just with every single other weapon, no, not a chance. A fat fucking chance. Nada. Zero. Silch. I even have an entire reaction side. I'm gonna show that right now. I'm gonna show you so many of the times, other than the chainsaw you just saw me die with. I'm gonna show you all of my death scenes right here, with all the different weapons. It was fucking horrendous. I'm getting so tired
The hunters are here.
of this bullshit.
Players are quaking in their boots.
Really fucking tired. Shut the fuck up. Fuck! What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? I just spawned! How the fuck did you survive? Funnily enough, that final clip there with the katana was actually the only footage I had of me actually having fun with any other weapon that wasn't the machete. Now given, it's not because the weapons are bad. It's because I'm a one-trick pony who can only use one weapon. Literally, I've been a warlock main for years in Destiny and never bothered to learn any of the other ones. So it's not, I don't think it's bad game design, it's just me being a really shitty fucking player. The weapons are not bad, I'm just bad at them, and I can only use the machete as my main. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But now, as you see, I die a lot. And this is where we go into my biggest gripe in this game, because as I said before, the combat is, in my opinion, the best part about this entire game. Now, what is its worst? It is literally the fact that it is, and this is probably gonna be, this is very opinionated, is that it's a battle royale. And that is the biggest weakness of this game for me. Why? I'll tell you. Because in a battle royale, you will always be on the move. Like, you'll always be on the defensive. You'll always have to be on your A game. Like, every single time I have played a battle royale, I can never find the enjoyment, because I know if I die, I have to sit through fucking eons upon eons of loading screen after loading screen after loading screens before I can play again. Every single time I die, I'm like, oh, you're dead. You're dead. There you go. No more gameplay. Now you gotta go back to the start and make another fucking match. Like, I cannot enjoy what I love the most, which is the combat. And I'll show you some examples right now. And there you have it. That's what I have to sit through every single fucking time I lose. Every single fucking time. Oh, you were in for a match for 2 seconds? Well, too bad. Here you go. Fucking die and wait. Oh, wait, another loading screen. How great. How fun. I love battle royales. If that didn't convince you yet, here I have another clip of some of the other loading things that I have to go through after I lose every single fucking game for 2 hours in a row. Those 2 hours mainly being used on the fucking loading screens. No, just death. Not even Jamboree, just death. I'm prepared to die again and again, and then wait for more loading. This is the fate of all Battle Royale bullshit. I hate it. I don't know if you can get this game on PlayStation 4, but I'm on a PlayStation 5. And even on the PlayStation 5, the amount is not because the loading screens are long, but there are so many of them. And because it's a Battle Royale, when I die, I have to sit through the loading screens again and again and again and again and again and again and again if I die. I can never enjoy the game fully because as soon as I die, that's it. the fun's gone. Like you saw in the death clips of me, I like literally, I can die within like the first 20 seconds of the game. There you go. You had just waited like 3 minutes to get into the fucking match, only for you to die in half a minute. To then have to go through the same fucking loading screens again and again. Like, it's okay. If you're a battle royale, like for people, some people battle royales are fun. I've never liked battle royales, and it's for this specific fucking reason that I can't get to enjoy the actual game because I'm always so tensed up. Because if I die, I have to fucking wait again for another fucking match. That is where I think this game falls short. Falls short, not shorts. Short. English. But that's where I think it falls short. I wish it had more game modes because the combat is so fun. Like literally, they can make so many cool and fun little game modes. Like they have PvE. They could make like a game mode where you fight against other players and trying to get the most amount of PvE kills. And then if you kill another player, then they lose a score and you take some of that for yourself. And they don't even have a co-op system in this game. You can't go in with your bodies and play this. It's mano a mano out there. And they probably will implement this later down the line. But I really wish this came out at launch with a co-op system because I would have fucking loved to play this with Jamie. This would have been so much fun to play with him. Just you buddying up with your friends and then absolutely kicking the shit out of other people. That would have been so fun. They most likely will implement that, but as of yet, they haven't. And it's literally just Battle Royale. It's just Battle Royale ranked than Battle Royale unranked. And I really wish this game had more fun game modes. Game modes where you can actually enjoy the combat, really get a feel for it, train in it. Not in fucking PvE, not in some bullshit, very annoying and just boring fucking training section where you go in and fight against a non-movable character NPC. This is the same thing that other Battle Royale suffers, in my opinion. It's the fact that they are Battle Royales. Like Apex Legend, they just added that cool new arena mode. But even that is like, once you die, then you have to wait for a new round to start. And that's also annoying. I want something, you know, like Call of Duty, where you die, then you respawn, and then you like duke it out with another team until you either get the required amount of score, or the timer runs out, like an 8-minute timer, or a fucking... yeah, just an 8-minute or 10-minute timer where you can actually enjoy and play out the game and get a feel for the combat. Really train against players instead of having to fucking sweat your ass off trying to just win a single match because you don't have time to enjoy the game, because if you fail at actually succeeding, then you're gonna have to sit through a shit ton of loading screens to get there. But that's just my opinion. That's why I've never really liked Battle Royales. I don't really enjoy that format of gaming with just you going to a match, and if you die, then that's it, and you have to sit through all the loading again. Just like Hunt Showdown. Fuck Hunt Showdown. You can like Hunt Showdown if you want. I fucking hate Hunt Showdown. It's one of the... I hate that I had to spend money on that fucking garbage. But you can enjoy it. You can have fun with that. I just don't like it. I don't like that format. I feel like this game would do very well to implement a shit ton of different game modes, because it has the style and it has the combat and it has both PvP aspects and PvE aspects in it. They can make a couple of fun little things, like some of the examples I said before. They can make a lot. They can make a lot. That's my overall biggest gripe in this game. But in total, my honest opinion on this game, it's a fun game. It just needs a bit more variety, because it gets very fucking stale, because it's just the same game mode, ranked and unranked. You play it again and again and again. Luckily, you can unlock weapons very easily, except for the fact that you have to level them up to level 10 to actually buy the different versions of those weapons, but never mind that. It's still not that bad to get them to that if you don't suck at them like I did. It's fun. If you like Battle Royales, you should definitely check out this game. You should check it out, see if it's something for you. Me, on the other hand, I feel like I have experienced enough of this game, because it's already starting to get very stale for me, even though the combat is fun. I know that if I fuck up, I have to sit through those loading screens again. I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out. I'm only half joking about that. Only half joking. But it's fun. Check it out. Give it a shot. See if you like it. It's gotten stale for me, but it has a chance if it implements more shit in the future. And that is Let It Die's Deathverse. You should, yeah, you should try it. You like battle royales? Try it. You don't like battle royales? Don't try it. If they ever implement some new game modes, then you should probably try it. If it's not a battle royale game mode, I will definitely recommend you try out the game because the combat is really fun. I enjoy it the fuck out of this combat. It's a big positive. It's a big A+ on my end. So if I would rank it on a scale from 1 to 10, or from 0 to 10, I would give this a 6 out of 10. Because the combat is so fun and the style of the whole game is pretty. I like the theme, I like the world, I like the characters, I like the look of it. It's just too bad that it's very, very stingy or greedy with the cosmetics and all that. You're probably not gonna get any cosmetic unless you spend a shit ton of fucking money. Because even when you level up, you don't get a lot of that golden skeletal currency to actually buy something from the store. That you probably have to spend some money on. Either that or grind like 2 seasons. But on a scale from 1 to 10, it's a 6 out of 10 for me because it has potential. If they implement more game modes in the future that are very different, I will happily play this again and again and again and try out the different game modes. And that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for listening. And I will see you all in the next episode. And remember, if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.